Hello. Hi, hi. Hold on, welcome to. Oh, oopsie. Here we go. Hi. Welcome to my stream. Happy Friday. Let me turn this on. We are going to see if we can finish Half-Life: Opposing Force. It's really fun so far, and I want to see. Oh, okay, it's going. And I want to see if we can find it, if we can finish it. I got finally granted access to this demo or playtest for this game that's like Dead Space, where you play as a nun, which looks really cool. So I might play that. It looked really interesting, so we might do that after. I'm just mentioning. Happy Friday. We're going to be playing this game and see if we can finish it and figure out why Adrian Shepard is just not being able to escape this facility. I don't remember where we were. Oh. Let me take a sip of my coffee. I'm also wearing green in honor of the game because I think it's really cool and epic that the game is green. I also have a green mug. I did not plan that. All right. Let me put this here and then my water here. Okay. Cool. Yes. All right, you scout ahead. I do know that's like a bomb, not a bomb. There's like a turret in that, which made it. Okay, that's out. I'm gonna shoot this thing. I don't know if this is gonna go well. No! Ugh. Oh my god, okay. I want that guy to come with me, hold on. Is this gonna help? Wee! Ah! Come with me. Yes, sir! Ah! Oh my god, oh my god. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna... Ah! Okay. Get out of my way! I'm gonna throw another one. Okay, you coming with me? Excellent. Can you let me in? Okay, we're missing something. Oh, we might have to come over here. Government cover-ups were not in my job description. Interesting. Is it because that thing got triggered and I can't walk there? Bad feeling about this mission. Yeah, I do too. Hold on, come on. Okay. Stay out here. Stay here and await further orders. I want to see if I can jump over that. Okay. Oh, okay. No! Let me in. I feel like... Squad, quiet down. Okay. Okay. We can't go here because I feel like that's where we came from. This one's interesting. Okay. Do you have a key? Sure, we can do more damage that way. Can you do? Told this is gonna be a babysitting job. Okay, you know, I don't think you're gonna be helpful. Come on, let's see. Come on. Can you open this?
Just when I was getting short, I've got to pull this assignment.
Can you open this, please? Okay,
Only
no.
drill instructor Barnes could see me now.
Okay, no. We might have to go back in here. Yeah, I came from here. We did all this stuff. Right? Did I do that? Yes, I came from here. Okay, yeah. We did this. I feel like I'll have to jump. Oh, shit. That wasn't good. No. Okay. Okay, I have 5 health and I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Those doors don't open. Oh. Okay.
Why do we always have to clean up a mess the grunts can't handle?
Tell me about it. I just want to deliver the package and get out of here.
Yeah, sooner or later the grunts are gonna figure it out.
Who are you? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, there's one more. Come on. Traitors die. You don't even know how to spell that. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We know where to go.
Man,
that's what matters.
Alive, I'm gonna buy you all a round of beers. Hell, I'll buy guard duty, huh? Affirmative, sir.
Okay. Also, he's a medic. It's crazy that he can't heal me.
Why do we always have to clean up a mess the grunts can't handle?
Tell me about it. I just want to deliver the package and get out of here.
Yeah, sooner or later the grunts are gonna figure it out. I gotta...
Stop, 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 stop. No! Oh my god, that was cool. Okay.
Roger that.
That's pretty bad. Okay. I'm gonna reload. I might need to go this way.
Clean up a mess the grunts can't handle.
Tell me. I just want to deliver the package and get out of here.
Yeah, sooner or later the grunts are gonna figure it out.
I might have to just do this. Okay, I think it's safe to assume that I should do this. Yeah, so do I. This is bad. This is bad. Okay. I feel like there's some more. There are more that are gonna show up around here, so I'm just gonna wait here. No, I'm not gonna go this way. Okay, we made it. We made it. We made it further, which is nice. I'm not gonna open that yet. I know there are 2 more. Look at that. Nah. Okay, carefully and quietly is better. There's... You're not anywhere near me. You're not helping at all. Did they die? They died. Excellent. F6. Okay. Oh wait, is that the door that was this way? Yes, it was. Oh, of course. I need to heal. I don't know where. Oh. Oh my god, thank god. Come on. Come with me. Oh, there might be healing stuff here. Hold on. Thank you for not healing me. I think I'm just expecting him to do what the medics do, like what the scientists do and when you find them. You ready? I'm ready. Okay, now I'm ready. I've healed enough. We need to find out why the GMA is so interested in Adrian.
Have you seen any other soldiers from my platoon, Corporal? I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I'm sorry.
I need a medic bad.
Here's a medic.
Don't worry, soldier. I'll have you fixed up in no time.
Yeah. Yay. Yay,
Have you seen any other thanks, Doc?
we healed him.
Roger that. You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you. Right away, sir. Guard duty, huh? Let's get the hell out of here.
Come on. We are leaving together. Where? I do not know.
Clear this area.
We can't go there.
Secure, sir.
Well, this is broken clearly. Does that mean we have to go in here? No.
I bet you could get lost in this place really easy. This mission is way beyond.
Okay. It doesn't matter. Come on. Everybody come on. Let's go. Are my soldiers with me? Where's the other guy? Where are you going? Why are you there? Come on.
I will not fail you, sir. I'll stay here and await further orders. I got your 6.
Come on. Let's go. Are we ready,
I
corporals?
got a bad feeling about this mission. Roger that.
Come on. What do we do now? What the fuck?
Who needs a locksmith, huh, Shepard?
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. That's actually awesome. Okay.
Government cover-ups were not in my job description.
Oh shit. No, 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 no. Our fucking locksmith died. Way to go, man. Okay, I'm just gonna do one of these. Alrighty. Where's the medic? Come on.
Man, my dogs are barking. Okay, I'll at your command, sir.
Come on. Come on. What are you waiting for?
You scout ahead. Moving out, Corporal.
Come on. Yes. Come on.
Okay, check in.
No.
I'll stay here and await further orders.
No.
Moving out, Corporal.
Okay, he's coming with me. Perfect.
Clear this area.
Oh, hello.
Corporal, what the hell is going on here?
I don't
You
know.
told us about black operations in the mission briefing. Yeah, I mean, we're all on the same team, right?
Yes.
Right? Well, I'm not sure what their mission is, but we need to keep moving. There's got to be a transit car somewhere on these tracks. This whole operation is out of control. Squad, quiet down. You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you. I got your 6.
Okay, I have a squad. Come on. Okay. Oh, it's these freaking... Are they in the Combine? I feel like these are Combine ladies. These are Combine ladies. Oh, I died. Okay.
Check in.
Please follow me. Please follow me.
Sir.
We have the Combine ladies and they scare me. Ah! I saw one up there. No! No! They're killing my corporals! No! That's right. No one messes with me. Oh my god, I'm at 23 health. Hold on. Is it over? It's over. It's over. Relax.
All right, you scout ahead. At your command, sir.
But I feel like there's one more. There's one more. Alright, alright. We got the Combine ladies. We got them. The Combine missuses. Alright, everybody. Follow me.
Guard duty, Yes, sir.
Yes, follow me.
The current situation is looking pretty grim.
They killed our medic, which is pretty bad. Come on, where's the other one? Come on, ladies.
Squad, quiet down. I was told to guard this area.
No, no, you weren't.
Okay, I'll secure this area. I will not fail you, sir. I'll stay here and await further orders. Sure, we can do more damage that way.
Oh man. I'm back at 26 or 23 health. It doesn't matter. Follow me, ladies.
Roger that.
What? What did you see? What did you see? I need you to tell me.
Seen any other soldiers from my platoon?
No.
Do
I
you
would.
have any idea who's in charge of this operation? Squad.
They're so silly. Come on. We can go.
Sweep.
Oh my god. Holy shit. I saw that. What are you guys doing? Stop!
I'm a natural-born alien killer.
Oh my god, they killed my guy. They killed my squad. Oh my god, hold on. They killed both of them. Oh no, 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 no! Ah! Okay.
The current situation is looking pretty grim.
I agree.
Squad,
This is
quiet down.
stressing me out. Okay. Come on. Come on, ladies. Find more ladies of the Combine, unfortunately. Okay. Grenades. Alright, everybody. Unfortunately, I don't know how this will go. This will go. Come on.
German cover-ups were-
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Squad, we got hostiles.
No! Oh god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I feel like a shotgun's gonna be better in this scenario. They killed my guy! No! Oh, okay. I feel like this is gonna be powerful. Oh, oh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I hear them, I hear them. I hear them, I hear them. Okay, 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 okay. Get the fuck out of my way! Oh my god! Okay. No, 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 no. Oh my god, dude. Okay. I gotta pick this up. Do I have it? I don't have it. I don't have that fucking... He didn't drop that. Oh my god, okay. It's fine. Just gonna kneel and do this and do my thing. I can do this. Oh my god, please die. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. Oh my god. No! Stop! I actually can't believe this. Okay. You know what? Okay. I need to plan it out better. Because I feel like these are... Okay, this is my theory. I feel like these are the... I don't know. Because they look like they're in the military, but they just look possessed. Alright,
Have
guys.
you seen any other soldiers from my platoon?
No.
Roger that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. Okay. This is becoming challenging.
I was told to guard this area.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. Okay. No, 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 no.
Check your zone. The current situation is looking pretty grim. Squad, quiet down. All right, you scout ahead. Right away, sir. All right, you scout ahead. Affirmative, sir. Area secure, sir.
Get the fuck out
Recon
of
team, check in. Okay, check in.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on.
Clear this area.
Okay, you know what? Let's go this way. I don't have a sniper. You know what? Fine. Oh, okay. Alright, I saw them.
The current situation.
No!
Roger that.
Ah! That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Who's in charge of this operation? Squad, quiet.
Ah! Ah! Okay. We have to. We're still alive. That's what matters. That's what matters. I just don't like how fast these are. Alright, come on. Oh, health pack. Health pack. Health pack. Health pack. Health pack. Go! Go! No! 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 Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh my god, dude. This is pissing me off. Okay. I'm going to go another way because you're still alive. So we are definitely doing something correct. Okay. I hope this works. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That was electricity and that was a bad idea.
Clear this area.
Oh my god. He fucking died, right? Alrighty. Oh, oops. Ah, this is so bad. 19. We have more. One more. That's right. Bitches. Oh, it's Henry! Bad joke. Sorry. Okay. I don't think anybody's gonna get me here. I think. Why are there no health stations? This is bad. I only have 2 more bullets. Okay. I feel like there are more here. No. Okay. No. No. I know you're coming. Oh my god! Fuck! Oh my god. It's fine. We're getting closer, which is good. 2 bullets. Okay. Apparently I had a I had a little bomb here, which is good. Okay, I killed him. There's one more, I think. I think there's one more. I don't know. At this point, we're just saving every time we kill an enemy. Yes. I just don't want to go out there and get killed. Thank God. Okay. I think we're ready to see if there is someone out there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you die? Yes, you did. No! Are you serious? Oh my god, that is crazy. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, I'm getting out of here. 29? Yeah, I'm leaving. PCG packet. I don't know why I wrote package. Okay. At this point, I'm just gonna throw a grenade and see what happens. Because I know where they are. Nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! 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 Oh my god, leave me alone. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. I hate these, the Combine ladies. They're so stupid. Stop. No, 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 no. They're pissing me off so much. Oh my god. Give me a second. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was saving. Stop. Stop. Oh my god. That was over. That is over. I want this chapter to be over. Okay. Oh my god! 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 Oh! Now it's over. Oh my god. That drove me crazy. Okay. I healed, but for what reason? Hmm. Oh. Oh, okay. Assuming I have to wait. We are moving on our way. It only took us 20 minutes to do this part. Oh, I have to drive? Oh my god, okay. Alrighty. Oh, oopsie. Wait, no, no, no! How do I reroute it? What? Okay. Oh my god, stop, stop! Oh my god. Okay, I think I need to interact with something. Cause I have no... Oh, I'm gonna die. That's interesting. Okay. So we did that. And then now, let's see. Whee! Um. Oh, I have to go upstairs. I have to go upstairs. I wonder if I close it. Yeah, how do I turn right? Do I just look that way? Let's see. Wait, no, we're in the wrong way. Yeah, what the fuck? I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk. I feel like... Ah! Oh. Just a facility. It's just a facility. Nothing wrong. Ah! Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay. Good. Good, good, good. All good things. No! I feel like this is gonna be somewhat challenging. Oh my god, I can't bend my fingers. Can I not bend? I see. Okay. Ah. No, stop that. Nothing up here. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. There's also nothing up here. Huh? Yes, there is something up there. I'm being blinded. There's someone. We're not alone. Okay, we left. Thank God.
You must go now.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh my God. Gordon, no! Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy shit. The postmortem subject and create a temporal paradox. Sorry, I didn't know I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. Wait, we're doing this again. Hold on. I saw a health thing.
Hurry up, Freeman. I can't keep it open forever.
Okay. Save. Okay. Gordon, what are you doing? No! Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Where do I go? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No! Oh, there's so many of them. No! Stop! Oh my god, I have to keep going. Oh, I see a portal. I see a portal. What is happening? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I see something. Am I gonna die here too? Okay. We did that. Alrighty. I don't know where to go. Okay, let's... No! Oh. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll do you proud. Oh my god, that is so high. Okay. Okay. No, 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 no! Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Okay. I don't know where to go. Okay. Let's jump and see where's the closest thing. Here. Okay. Ah! I keep dying. I jump. Oh, do I have to keep my thing tab? Okay. Over there. Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me. Ah. It's not that one. It's whichever one with the... This one. Okay. Thankfully we know. Oh my god. Okay. What the fuck? No, 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 no. Okay, of course. No, what the fuck? Alright, I'm gone. Whatever. Where's the portal? What the fuck? Do I have to go in there? I would assume so. Okay. Let's see. Crush depth. Alright, okay. Okay, I can't control any of that. This is so exciting. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Okay, mini break. Might take my glasses off. They're really hurting my head. All right, yeah, I'm taking my glasses off because they're like really hurting my temple. Okay. Oh my god, that's so much better. Okay. I might put them on again, but oh, all right, okay. You know what? Yeah, sure. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Um, what is that gonna do? Hello?
Thank you for releasing me.
Of course.
Help you access any secured area in this lab.
I would love that.
Still say there's nothing to chaos theory?
To just get me out of here, please.
My brains and your brawn will make an excellent team. Why are you leaving me here?
I'm assuming I have to get in here. Okay. Hold on. All right, this shouldn't hurt my temples that much now. Okay.
Interesting. Just look at that.
What? What?
Yes, let's go. I'll wait.
Ah. Ah. What do I do? Do you have to help me?
I suspected this could happen, but the administrator just would not listen.
You know what? Yeah. Okay, you're coming with me. I don't know where else to. I don't know what to do. Huh?
Jumpy?
Yes. Scared me. Let me in.
Well, the dimensional breach is definitely transmitting organic matter.
Thank you.
Who is responsible for this mess?
I don't know. Gordon. That's who's responsible. Ah. That's enough. That's enough. Just stay here.
You won't even know I'm here. I'm slowing you down, am I?
Just stay here. You're literally the safest you've ever been in here. Just close this door. Oh, God. Oh no. Wait, can I walk in that? Oh yeah. Alright. I wonder if he can let me in here. Oh, let me go up here first. Ah! Stop! Oh my god! I hate how fast these things are. Okay. No, stop! Oh my god, these stupid little fucking... Ugh, I can't see shit. Hopefully, thankfully these don't do a lot of damage and no one can see me. Oh my god. Okay. Save and then F. I could have let him in, but I feel like it's way safer if I don't do that. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, yep, we're Mhm. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. So it sounds like head crabs, but... Oh my god, fuck! Fuck. What am I supposed to do? Ah! Ah! No, my coworkers. Ah. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me! Okay, there's nothing here. Oh, there is something here. Oh my god, I'm not ready! No! No! Leave me alone! I just want to get out of here, please! Okay. It's time. Oopsie. Oh, okay, it's done. Oopsie. What's up here? Oh, is this where I came from? Yup. I was just freaking out to concentrate. Ah. Oh. I have to go in there. I have to go in there. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. The revolver I know works underwater. I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. F6, we're good. I didn't mean to. Oh my god, I was gonna freak out. Okay. I know where you are. I know you're here. Wait, what the fuck? Can I not? Can I do this underwater? No! No, no, no! I don't know what I can shoot underwater. Can I shoot the pistol? Okay, let's... I'm gonna take out the revolver and... What happened? What happened to the revolver? I'm gonna get this thing. Okay. That's right. That's right. Why is my revolver not working anymore? It doesn't work anymore. Great job, Gabby. I broke it. Ah! Okay, really? Oh my god. Oh my god. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. That... Oh my god. That was so much damage. Ah! You're so fast! Stop! Oh my fucking god. Okay, I'm going to throw a grenade in there. Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. I have 2 bullets there. I don't have anything here. Oh my god, there's no way. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my god. This is fucking infuriating. Oh my god. Okay. Come on, come on. No, 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 no. Can I not pick it up? Isn't that the whole point of this boss fight? Okay. Um. This game's getting really hard in this area. Okay, of course. Yep. All right. Excellent. I'm at 50 health. Huh? What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck do I do now? Okay. Is it this one? Is this one gonna open? Do I go back here? Nope. Okay. Ah. Oh, he's not dead. Oh my god, fuck this thing. Also, okay. You know what? We're gonna... Oh, we can do the pistol! Excellent. This is so buggy. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? That didn't kill it? But, oh my god. Whatever. What fucking ever. It knows I'm here. Oh. There's two? Oh, fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ. I feel like it's never gonna die unless I do the pathing of it. Come on. I know you want to. I know you want to attack me. Shit. Ooh. Oh my fucking god, dude. Okay, okay. This is bullshit. This is actual bullshit. Oh my god, stop! Oh my god, this game, I can't wait for here we go. I saw. I'm fucking trying. Oh my god, they're pissing me off. Okay. I can do it with 17. Okay, 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 okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh god, it's not even like the fact that I can't kill him, it's the fact that it's really fucking hard to do that. I'll just throw a grenade on the water, see if that does anything. Dude, oh my fucking god. Yeah, and whenever like it doesn't fucking oh my god, this is pissing me off. Sunset stream, maybe a baby. Oh, thank you. Thank you for stopping by though. And I hope the baby's okay. Thank you. Have a good Friday night. This was the quick save. I can do it with 7. I can do it with 7 bullets. Do I have a... I don't have that. Okay. Dude, oh my god. Whatever. Did I kill it? We're gonna play it safe. And I'm going to save and we're gonna go up here. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah, of course. Okay, I think both of those things are dead because I can't hear it anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. Oh my god, we did it! Vicarious reality? Okay, Holy fuck. Holy shit. Can I heal? Oh my god! 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 Are you serious? Oh my god. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. Where are you? Okay. There's something out there that killed all those things, and I don't want to know what it was. Observation area? What the fu- Alrighty! There's something in there! Huh? How am I supposed to get in there? Do I have to break this? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my fucking god. Stop! Oh my god, okay, 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 okay. I don't have ammo, I don't have anything. I am very screwed. Oh god, okay. Okay, now it works, whatever. Okay, I can do it. I think a revolver is gonna be really good for this. Let me go, please. Oh, really? That didn't do anything? Stop it. Oh my god. Let me in, please. Oh no. Okay. 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 Oh my god. 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 Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Okay. I just have to get past that. And I'm at 10 health, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna go over here. Fuck you! I'm just gonna go in. I'm just gonna go in. Let me in, 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 let me in. Ah. Ah. Oh my god! I will be in real life. In real life, I would be freaking the fuck out in this scenario. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. I love this game. It's just... whatever. Whatever. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Oh my god, get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of my way. Get out of my way. Oh my god. 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 Okay. Okay. Did I get locked? Did I get locked? No! Stop! Clearly fucking shooting at you. Oh, thank God. Okay, we got it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go. I don't like that fucking sound. Ah! What? Oh, God. Ah! Alrighty, we are going to have to jump. We have to jump. Oh my God. Okay. It doesn't matter. What the fuck is this? Okay. Okay, that's the elevator. Yeah, I don't care. I need to go in here. Danger! Can I break this? Okay, I can't go there. What do I do now? Interesting. Okay. Oh, oopsie. Oh, I think my game glitched out. Wait, what the fuck? Why can't I move? Oof. Okay. We go upstairs. That was weird. We go upstairs. Ah! We go here. We get here. Okay. And we keep... There's something behind me? No. We go forward. That door is closed. Oh. So now we go here. I call the elevator. I think I moved too fast. I think that's what probably happened. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I moved too fast, I think. Why can't I move? Why can't I move? Alright, this is a time to go to the old Google and ask it if I'm stuck in this chapter. What's the name of this chapter? Vicarious Reality. Stuck in reality. I'm at the elevator part in, here we go. Good old Reddit. This is clearly a bug. I'm at the elevator part in Vicarious Reality in Half-Life, and I go to the elevator and it goes down and I can't move at all. Are you stuck on the elevator after it comes to a halt? If that's the case, then just keep on jumping inside the elevator until it stops completely. Okay. I have to jump before the elevator stops. Alrighty. Ah! Okay, we have to keep jumping until that elevator stops, which is... Okay. Let's go to this one. I'm gonna quick save the minute we get in the elevator. Or like before. That was the wrong one. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. We did it. We're back here. And now we're going to... That clearly isn't open, but I'm going to... Okay. Okay. Reddit said that we have to jump. We have to just jump until the elevator stops. So let's do that. Oh, we did it! Thank you, Reddit, for helping me with that. Excellent. Saved. Alrighty. Ah! 80? Oh my god, that tanked me 20 points? That's crazy. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Okay. I get it. Where's the cube? Ah! Stop, stop, stop. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I hate these things. So fucking stupid little thingies from this, from Sen. Oh my god. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, now I have to find out a fucking chair. Which I don't have. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's actually fucking crazy. I hate how much I hate how, like, I guess overwhelming how overwhelming it is to fight these things. Okay. Oh my god. I'm going crazy. I'm trying to fucking put it in the hole. There it goes. I'm putting another one in just for good measure. Okay. You know why I got mad? Because there was a lot of fucking... There were a lot of, like, those weird things that you, like, summon in Half-Life 2. Give me that. Hi, gamer tech. Fucking hole. I was mad. I didn't know how else to say it. I'm sorry. That's good enough. It's good enough. Okay. Perfect. Saving. Okay. If those things still spawn... Are you fucking kidding me? Stop! Oh my god. Dude! Oh my fucking god! Oh! This is driving me fucking crazy. How am I supposed to beat that when they don't show up? Oh my god. Okay. We know it's there. I don't have anything to, like, defend myself with, to do anything. I have to throw a grenade in there and leave. Also, okay, I think that's my biggest pet peeve. Not that this is like a thing that I hate the game or anything, but this is just a pet peeve I have with certain combat options. I get very mad when or like I get really annoyed when a game throws you like 20 enemies at the same time without giving you a chance. Oh my god, without giving you a chance to like think or anything. This is also driving me crazy. Because I have to think so fast to do this here right now. Ah. I heard something, so I don't have any fucking grenades anymore. That's amazing. All right, let's see if this helps. Crowbar? I don't have a crowbar. I have a wrench, and the wrench is way too heavy to like... It's slower than the crowbar, so I need to You know what? Let's try the knife. Let's try the knife. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. You know what I'm gonna do? Because it's also the thing that's driving me crazy is the sound. The sound of those things is driving me crazy. Now, we're not gonna hear anything and I'm just gonna be chatting up and like, you know, just fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Did that just fucking kill me? I hate also, yeah, like I think the thing that freaks me out a lot is that, or the thing that like is really overwhelming for me is because like this is how like spiders breed and like a bunch of them show up at the same time and I am horrified of those things. So like that's why like I get mad and like it just, this mechanic freaks me out no matter what creature is being thrown at the player. I believe I killed it. I just kept throwing it, which is interesting. You know, go ahead. No, 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 no. That's enough. Okay. Okay. We did it. Thank you, Gamertech, for suggesting the the crowbar, not crowbar. The knife. Yeah, we have sound effect. MP3. We're doing that again. Apply. Okay. Perfect. What do I do now? Was that just for the weapon? Okay. That gave me damage, which is actually crazy. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Be free! Go ahead. Fight. Fight for me. Fight for my honor. How are you fucking hitting me? I don't have any weapons. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Am I in Sen again? Did you die? You died. Oh my god. I was gonna jump, but I am not anywhere near the capacity to jump. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are healing. Finally, after an hour of just never hitting. Oh, I hit 100 like a while ago, but this was like, the enemies are very overwhelming. I'm also playing this on easy, which is a very humbling experience to, you know, see, I guess. How are you, Gamer Tech? I don't know if I said welcome, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. Hello. I hope you're doing good. We're finally healing, which is good. I'm very happy about this. Okay, we're ready. Let's survey the area. Okay. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, okay. I'm just gonna go to the door. Alrighty! Also hate the noise of those fucking hound eyes. What the fuck is that? Alright. I'm back again? I'm back in the other side? Oh my goodness. Okay. No, 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 no. Alright, that's pretty cute. I like that. Oh god. Okay. I feel like there's gotta be a reason as to why I'm coming back here. Yeah, they're there. Can I break this? Holy fuck, okay, how am I getting them there? Do I have to take the elevator again? I would assume so. I would assume this is what I have to do. Let me in. That, whatever. Okay, aren't you a Marine? Isn't Adrian a Marine? Like, this shouldn't, like, he should be ready for big fools like this. Oh, this is not where I'm supposed to be. Okay. What if I break this window? Alrighty, I don't know where to go. Maybe break that window? So it's, I find lore-wise it's really interesting that there is a Sen simulation up here. Yeah, and they're like taking care of them and stuff. That's really, really interesting. Yeah, and I'm back here. Oh. Okay, if this loaded, that means I'm going the right way. That means I'm going the right way, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, oh my goodness. Oh, I did it. You killed it. Only took 4 shots. And I can't get... can't get in there. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, we killed it. Now, where do I go? Okay. This is how everything started. Okay. I'm here. Yes. Yes. Okay. I might look up a guide because I don't know where to go right now. The first time I look up a guide in this game is in this one. Okay. Let's see. Well, there's that. Oh my god, I wasted all my ammo on that, okay. How am I gonna get down there? Oh my god, how the fuck am I getting down there? there a door here? Yeah, there is. Oh my god, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna die. Yeah. Huh. I need to get down there. That's definitely where I have to go next. But I would have to go down further. Okay. Okay, yeah, I know we're doing a loop, but this is, I think, important. Okay. So we have to get in this area, in these little windows, because that's where the other thing is. And the only way I know how to do that is with breaking this, I'm assuming. How are we supposed to do that? How are we supposed to get up there? This is getting frustrating. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's see if this works. So I'm assuming I will have to... Oh, okay. I went really high one time when I did this. Oh my god, I don't know where to go. Alright, time to look it up. I'm stuck here. We are in... Stuck at Vicarious. Okay. A guide. I don't have that gun because the game glitched out. As soon as you go in, we did that. Okay, we got that weapon. Okay. Continue around a curved hallway and through the door. Head through another doorway and take out the hound as you meet. After that, you'll arrive in a room with some glass panels overlooking a red room filled with barnacles. Press the room. Huh? How do you get there? Okay. Okay. I guess what fucking ever. Also, ugh, IGN's not the best explaining writing guides in my opinion. I think. I know that's like, I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not, but I really don't like how IGN writes guides. It's really frustrating. But that's like the first link I clicked, so. Okay. We got the weapon. This is where we're supposed to be. We got the weapon. I'm gonna do this. Fuck you. Fuck you. Wasted bullets. Yeah, how do I get into the other room? They were like, oh yeah, like just go here. And like, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Okay, let's look up another guide. Continue around through another small curved hallway and through the doorway. Head through another... Okay, listen to this. Continue around through another small curved hallway and through the doorway. Head through another doorway and take out the hound dice you meet. After that, you'll arrive in a room with some glass panels overlooking a big red room filled with barnacles. Where is that? Let's see. We're right now in the room where we're supposed to be in the picture that I'm looking at. Okay. Yes, continue around. We go through the hallway. Let me double check. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god. I'm gonna go heal. I'm gonna go heal. You know what? No, I'm at 95. I'm okay. Also, like, I don't know. I thought this room was like where I was on the other side before. Okay. I'm so sorry for everybody watching me struggle. I know it's pretty cringy. Who are you? What are you? What? What? What the fuck am I looking at? Okay. Okay. Was that the G-Man? Like, what was that? What was that? They did incredible sound design because I hate how those things sound. Okay. Alright, we made it.
We were finally able to successfully detach one of the barnacle creatures from its point of gestation. As before, we were still only able to coerce the creature into latching onto organic materials. Unfortunately, the administrator has called me down to the anomalous materials lab this morning for an important experiment, so I don't have any time to further my analysis. Take specimen number 1176 and log anything else you can find.
Also, anomalous materials is the one of the names in the missions in Half-Life. I don't know why I struggle so much saying that. There's something got out. Something got out. Huh? Oh, it's in there. I see. Oh, that's cool. What? Oh. Eat. Stupid machine. What the fuck? Are you gonna eat it or no? Eat it! Eat it! Oh my god. Stop! Oh my fucking god. Dude, sometimes I hate how this game punishes you for a lot of things. We're going back. I'm gonna go heal. Hold on. I really hope that this door didn't get locked. Okay. Nope. We're healing because Jesus. Okay. We have healed. Specimen observation area. Okay. Also, I really want to know what that portal thing was. That is very interesting to see. Also, I like that, you know, you have different weapons than Gordon Freeman. I really want to know what Black Mesa was studying. Jesus, I don't have any ammo. That's crazy. That's crazy. Holy shit. Okay. What the fuck? I feel like this is a test. Oh, nice. I got injured. Oh, there was a staircase right there. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're doing this again. I don't want to do this with I don't want to do that with, like... Oh my god.
Yes, Walter. We were finally able to successfully detach one of the barnacle creatures from its point of gestation.
I reloaded because I didn't want to go to,
To coerce the creature into
I'm gonna wait.
organic materials. Unfortunately, the administrator has called me down to the anomalous materials lab this morning for an important experiment, so I don't have any time to further my analysis. Take specimen number 1176 and log anything else you can find.
Oh, so okay. The whole reason I got really weird. The reason I reloaded is because I had really low health and I didn't want to walk back to the area. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck off. Yeah, see, now we did it with very, very little health. Also, not having health in games like this is like the worst thing ever, in my opinion. So I always try to clear every section and like prioritize me finding health. Oh no, come on. At least we quick saved like right here. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, the game's gonna glitch out here. Stop! That's enough. You ready? I love being able to do combat in those little duels. Okay. Let's keep going here. Okay, I feel like we should go here first. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know what to do here. Oh god. I have to go in there and I don't have anything to... I don't have anything to, like, kill them with. I don't have any bombs either. What if I do this? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, yep. Nope, we're not going over there. Okay. We did it. Now we're going this way. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. Oh, thank god. Okay. Fuck. What the fuck? Stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was fucking awful. Yeah, we have to stay here. That is crazy. I can't make this. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh my god. Okay, now I know what to do. Okay. Oh my god, dude. This game is gonna piss me off so much. Everybody get out of my way. Dude, how the fuck? Shepard is a Marine. That's my biggest issue. He's a Marine. How is he taking so much fucking damage? Wait, no. Let's do this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is actually batshit crazy. Whatever. I'm actually getting mad. This game is also, it's on easy and I can't get, for the life of me, I can't get up there. And I don't have any, like, oh god, would this help? I don't have anything that will blow anything up either. That could be a distraction. I'm so close to just to no clip. Can I do that? No clip. That's cheating. That's cheating. No, I'm not gonna do that. Look at how fast they're going. I can't. That's... I don't know how I'm gonna get up there. Because I would have to... there's nothing else around here, huh? Because if there's something up around somewhere, also this thing takes forever. Interesting. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm gone. I'm gone. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. How am I gonna do that? I'm trying to like do the crouch thing. Okay, when that thing roars, I have to do it. Whatever. What fucking ever. I'm gonna look up a Oh my god, dude. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. Because I feel like okay. Blah 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 blah. Oh my god. So many ads. Okay, this is we're at the end of this chapter, but I don't know how to do this. The tentacle aliens cannot be killed, but you can stun them with explosives. Just try to avoid them. Yeah, I don't have any fucking explosives. Use the barnacle to put up yourself to this hole in the wall. Okay. I'm just gonna... You know what? There's a hole in there, and I don't know if I can get to it. Alright, we can do this. Why are you sipping tea, gamer tech? Alright, we're letting go, and then we're doing here. And then, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yes! We did it. Where are we? What the fuck? Okay. We did it! We did it! Oh my god, okay. Just gonna get the knife out. The knife's been my most trustworthy companion. Some sort of worm creature. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Knife. We got this. I would hope so. Dude, oh my god, this game keeps like fucking... It keeps what's this thing called? It keeps it's really weird. It keeps like, I've been saying that a lot. Every time I'm at a place where I'm either going down or up, it's getting stuck, which is very infuriating. So I will have to, now where I fall, I need to jump here in this area. Ah, ah, oh my god, 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 oh my god. The pit worm? Oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Okay. We got this. We got this. Save. My friends! Look at all my friends! Oh, thank God, we have everything. We have a little bit of everything now, which is good. I really don't like that sound. Okay. Look at that valve! Wow. Ah! Is this like the worm from the before where we have to distract it with a grenade? Whatever, bitch. Oh my god, okay. Stop. What the fuck? Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Okay, the noise of that thing is gonna drive me crazy. Sound effect volume. We're gonna lower that down and we're gonna just talk. That's we are going to just be chatting and chilling. We killed it. Oh, I have the thing. Is there? I feel like, okay, I actually need to see. I think I can't grab stuff. Use items. Look down, look up, because I feel like there's stuff I need to grab, and I've been having you know, a time. Let's capture the flag. I don't need that. Take screenshot, tab. Huh. Use items. Okay. You can also grab stuff, I'm assuming. Alrighty, we can't do that. This is literally like the first game. Like, you're in this fucking room with this worm. Yeah, what do I do now? That is very weird. I feel like I can distract her. I feel like we can do that. Can you go? Can you look somewhere else? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's no shot. This sounds actually driving me batshit crazy. Here. Yeah. Hello. Because it's driving me crazy.
What's driving crazy?
The worm. I'm fighting a worm that has a big eye. It's just staring at me. And releases a big laser.
Out of his eyeball?
Yeah, yes. I'm getting scolded. Kinda. They're asking me why I'm yelling. Because I'm freaking out. I'm freaking the fuck out. What you got there? Oh. I didn't buy any snacks. He got beef. Beef. Gamertech's laughing at me. Bacon pork. Yeah, he's sending sipping tea and I'm here crying. Australia doesn't exist. Australia doesn't exist. Dan told me to say that Australia doesn't exist. Get the fuck out of my way! Oh my god. What if I swim? I feel like that'll be better. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, 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 Gabby, go. Let me in. Also, sound is very low because I get very that's not a knife. Whatever. I'm fighting for my life here. Why are the enemies so aggressive in this chapter? That's something that I genuinely want to figure that out. Why are all the enemies so like fucking aggressive in this chapter? Or like they're getting super like aggressive. Like the game's getting super hard for no reason. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, we didn't have to kill that thing? Okay. That's good. I can hear Dan. He's watching Suits. Can hear the theme song. Okay, alrighty. I can't. Oh my god, I can't play a mouse and keyboard. Huh. Huh. Is that a rope? That is not a rope. Okay, now that we're away from the chaos, we're gonna put this back up again. Oh no. Oh god. So loud. There we go. Out of order, of course. We did it. Oh my god, whatever. I'm always prepared and ready. I'm just in here. Ah, what the actual fuck was that? What was that? What killed me? Oh man, I was excited. I thought we were done. How many weapons does it take? Something definitely like one shot at me, so we need to be very careful with what that thing is. What the fuck happened? How did I die? What? Okay. Okay. Stubbed your toe. How? There's... I don't know what the fuck is happening. Okay, I just gotta go. I just gotta go. I just gotta go. I just gotta go. I feel like there was something that like made me like just die. I stubbed my toe. Oh my god, you've gotta be kidding me. This game is really glitching out. What the fuck was that? What's killing me? Oh my god, what? I need to like, I'm trying to figure out what it could be. And it's not gas, it's not anything. Oh, what the f- oh my god, I'm getting... Is it chemical like acid? Okay. This is actually driving me crazy. Okay. Go 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 go. I jump. Am I locked in here? I am. Incredible. That is fucking interesting. What is... Okay. We did that. Now how do we leave? Hmm. Oh, I see. Oh god. Okay, 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 okay. What does that do? Is that gonna kill the bug? Okay. We're gonna save. And I'm going to lower it because that noise of that monster drives me crazy. We're gonna do this quietly because I get very overstimulated with that thing, with some of the sounds in this game, and it's okay. Easy money, easy, 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 easy. We did it. A lot of quick saves for me, by the way. Oh wait, I actually need to listen to the fucking game. I think that'll be good. Hey. Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. Come on, I just healed. Stop. Oh my god. Oh god. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Okay, we saved, so whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious? The valve doesn't work? Are you serious that the valve doesn't work even though we did all that shit? Okay. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let me in. Does that mean I have to like... Oh god. Does that mean this one's the one that goes fast? Ooh. Okay. Alright. I am genuinely very lost and confused. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god. Take my shotgun out. Because we went into that room. We went into the room, we opened that thing, and I'm assuming that would have paved the way for that. Let's see. How to be worm. Worm in opposing force. Oh, this might end up being like a 3-stream adventure. Oh, what's the name of this chapter? The name of this chapter is Pit's Worm Nest. Oh my god, someone did it in 5 minutes. Walkthrough. Okay. I just don't know. I'm confused if we did everything in the right step. Exit sewage area, we did that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Door number 3. I genuinely have no idea where that door is. Whatever. Woohoo. Door number 3. We did it. Okay. Now... I was right there and I didn't look. I think I'm just too stressed out to like look at that area. Oh my goodness. Okay. Look at me. Ah! No, please. Okay. How does it know that I'm... Can I... Okay. Can I shoot it in the eye? Oh, that's a shotgun. Oopsie. Calm down. I need to get to the other side. I need to get to the other side. It keeps attacking, which is like kind of driving me crazy. Can we do this? We got this. That's right. That's right. That's right. That is correct. You're no match for me. Oh god, I'm gonna save. I'm scared. I'm going this way. No, I can't go that way. Ah. Oh, I have to go up. I have to go up. I have to go upstairs. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am, so you have the, apparently you have the option to not kill it. I'm going to. It's driving me crazy. No, no, no. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Why is this so like unsatisfying? This is such an unsatisfying. The one from Half-Life or from Black Mesa. The one from Black Mesa was way like, it felt way better beating that thing because there was like at least like a decent order to that. Okay. Let me in. What do I do? I turn on the valve. Yeah, the valve, the thing's on. What am I missing? Yeah, and I died. Wait, where am I? Oh my god, hold on. Oh, 18. Okay, yeah, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I think I saved right before that. Never mind. Oh my god, I think I'm soft locked, I think. I am soft locked in this and I don't know what to do. I need to think fast. I need to think very fast. Dude, I am going to, let's see. Oh, okay. let's do it again. I don't mind. I'd rather do this again than lose my mind, get it like being soft locked in an issue that it's basically impossible to survive. Also, wait, no, I saved. Hold on, I did save. Does it just overwrite it? Interesting. Okay. I might not quick save anymore because it doesn't save previous spots. Go, 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 go. Okay, we have to go to door number 3 now. Door number 3. Okay. We can do this. We're gonna actually save the game. Oh my god, fuck these things. Okay. Now we override this one, which is cool. Ah! The fuck out of here. What the fuck was that? The green? Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, oh my god, okay. This is all happening because my character stubbed its toe. Okay, I'm getting, this is bugging me. Steam Band, we did that. Go back to door number 2. Dead Soldiers will show you the way. We did this. Clip up the boxes, yes. Jump over green goo, we did that. So we did it in the wrong order, basically. Few aliens, yes. Oh, do I have to go back there? Activate the crusher. Okay. We do have to go back there. We did everything in the wrong way. 1, 2, 3, go. 3. Wait, no. No. I feel like this is the wrong way. Yes, this is the wrong way. Okay, we have to go back to the Steam room thing, which I believe is over here. Yes, it's in there. Oh my fucking god, dude. That fucking... Okay. Stop! Oh my god. Fuck off. I'm at 24 health because that thing just is like in your face. Oh, here we go. I'm dead. Okay, 94. At least... I hate that scream. It's driving me crazy. Okay. Last I know, that thing knew I was up there. Whatever. Oh my god, whatever. Okay. Now, quick save because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fall here. Okay. So I missed this. This is a crate. I really hope that this is I can fall in water without taking damage. Okay, perfect. Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We got it. We got this. Okay. So I'm assuming now we just turn on the other thing. I really hope this thing is gonna be whatever. Stop fucking yelling at me. It's the gear. Where's the gearbox? Wait, I don't know how to go back. Is it here? I'm assuming it's through here. I'm assuming the gearbox is like the first thing that you see, like that button that you see at the like when you get in this room. The fact that it just it's following me is driving me crazy. Like in real time, this thing should be just looking everywhere. Why is it like fixated on me? I'm assuming that thing is the gearbox. I'm just gonna. Cause that noise is that scream is fucking driving me nuts. Okay, we go here. We go here. Easy no money. Easy no money. Easy no money. Where's the gearbox? Okay. That's the pressure valve, which is red. Oh, the pressure valve is... Get the fuck out of my way. Why is this not fucking turning on? Oh my god. What the fuck did I do wrong? Oh my god. Okay. Did you I am reading I have a guide pulled up on my phone because I don't know what is happening. Yeah, the gearbox, what the fuck is that? What am I missing? It's this room with waste and then this one's pump. Where is the gearbox? I'm assuming the gearbox is the thing at the top and I don't know, I can't tell if the valve is oh wait a minute. Huh. Hold on. Is the gearbox in there? Because there's no shot it's in there. Fuck you. Stop. Okay. I'm gonna leave it on, but Jump. We did the vent. We went through here. Yeah, we did that. We did that. We get back up. We open the valve. Okay, I think... Let's see. Oh, oopsie. I didn't mean... Oh, I know. So both are green and it's supposed to be... It's supposed to be like blue and red. And that thing's not on. Oh my god, okay. The valve is supposed to turn on, and that's my main issue. I think the game's glitching out because I don't know. Yeah, that's green. This is also green. Why is it not? Why is this button over here not working? Is it because I have to go to the other side? Let's see. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh my god, you stupid worm. Ah. This is actually getting like in my... This is bugging me because... Do I have to just turn the valve on? Wait, hold on. Oopsie. If the valve is green and I just have to go in and... Oh god. Okay. Oopsie. Hold on. How do you know I'm there? How do you know I'm here? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. That's the thing that's like fucking bugging me about this boss. It's like, how do you know? How do you know? Oh my god, thank god. God. Hold on, let's go back to normal. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I feel like I have to go up. We did it. Oh my goodness. This half of the... Where do I go now? What? Oh. Oh my goodness, that was awful. I can't believe I'm live streaming. Me getting so frustrated. Fox right in front. Okay, thank God it's over. Oh, I don't have any ammo anymore. No, 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 no! Oh! I really wanna know who is following me. Like, who is guiding me here? Oh. I have to go up? Okay. Ah! Oh my god. I'm going crazy. It's very unrewarding seeing how much damage you get from. You get so much damage from a fall that's not even that big, I think. Okay. I just am gonna wing it. Can I really? All right. Okay. Are you my ally or are you my fucking enemy? Okay. Quick save. I clearly can't go in there, but oh my god, what the fuck was that? I'm gonna I might send the little alien oh my
Hey,
god.
man, good to see you. Wow, I can't believe you made it past those masked freaks. Those snipers have pinned us down here pretty good. We tried making a break for it, but they know we're here. They're just waiting for their shots, and those bastards are patient.
Are they?
Let's get the hell out of here!
Come on.
You got it, Corporal. I'll be right behind you.
Right. There are snipers in this area, so we have to be very careful. Oh my god, what the fuck? Can I not? Good job. They killed one of them, I'm pretty sure.
Move up!
What the fuck? Are you serious? Huh?
What the fuck?
Oh, you scared
Are
me.
you serious?
Stop.
What the fuck?
It's making fun of me and that's making me a little sad.
Area secure, sir. Let's go!
Oh, okay, they got rid of him. You're making fun of me. Mocking me.
I'm not mocking you.
Also, you're eating a cookie while I'm on my sugar break. Okay.
What's so frustrating?
Because it's like, they like give you like 20 enemies at the same
Yeah, I
time.
know you hate that. Why do you hate
It's overwhelming.
like I have most?
Oh, I see. I'm just gonna. Oh, I gotta do this all over again. Okay.
Oh, I can't believe you made it past those masked freaks. Those snipers have pinned us down here pretty good. We tried making a break for it, but they know we're here. They're just waiting for their shots, and those bastards are patient. Moving
Yes.
on, Corporal. Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm feeding him balls. Come up here. Oh. Fuck off.
Some of me. Hey, man, good to see you.
What?
Wow,
I was at 1 HP.
those snipers have pinned us down here
Hmm?
pretty good. We tried making a
I'm
break
at
for it,
100. The game is very unforgiving with damage, I think.
and those bastards are patient.
No. I found a med pack and that's it. Which I'm not 100 now.
Whack.
No, there's nothing else in here. Hold on. Let me do this. I can smell them.
What?
I miss sugar. That's probably why I'm so cranky.
I need.
Okay. Save. I think we can do this. Follow me, please.
At your command, sir. Right on guard duty, Yes, sir.
There's a sniper like in
Ready
there.
to kick your ass.
Go ahead. Go do it.
Snipers.
Hold on. Snipers what? Ah! What the fuck happened? Thank you. Oh, this is really, really bad. I need to... Holy shit. Okay, I need to...
I'll stay here and await further orders. Okay, I'll secure this area.
This is bad. This is really, really bad.
Okay, I'll secure this area. All right, you scout ahead.
Yeah, I have to jump. I need to figure out a way how to do this. Can I push a box? No, I can't. It's like too high. Okay. Do not follow me, please. I'm begging you. These are too high. Oh, man. Can I see? Can I get something in here? Okay. Again, thanks, Gamer Tech. Thank you so much. How am I? I feel like I can pick them up. Okay. Okay, stay here.
Guard duty, I'll stay here and await further orders.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here. Dude, how the fuck can I grab it? Oh my god. Okay, I need to think. I also might be a little spotty because it's getting late and I'm not what time is it? Yeah, I'm not the best at figuring out puzzles. I'm not the best at figuring out puzzles when I'm tired. So I get really like my patience gets very thin. You can't go there. Can I go in? No, I can't open any of these. This isn't like, oh. Yeah, how am I gonna... I don't know how this is gonna help me. Oh my god, Gabby. Alrighty. How am I gonna get past this? This is crazy. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, am I soft locked here? No. Whatever. Oh my god, dude, this is actually fucking impossible. Okay. I feel like this is gonna just same outcome, but okay. Then that we... Oh, wait. Can I feel really bad. Okay. Follow me.
Affirmative, sir. I got your 6.
Follow me. Come on. You guys are gonna come in here. You guys will stay here forever. Where's the other guy? Okay.
Guard duty, huh? All right, you scout ahead.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, but that's all I've got. That's all I've got. Whatever. Okay, then what am I supposed to do now then? How am I supposed to get in here? Is there a way to get in here through here? Yep. Okay. I know they're there. So now I'm going to I'm gonna get the other guys. Because I feel bad that I put them in there. Okay. We're getting them back. And they're gonna come fight with us.
Sure, we can do more damage that way. I will not fail you, sir.
You got it. Come on, let's go. Also, I think the reason I always get really confused is because this looks extremely like, you know, there's a wall there and like this is the end of the wall, so that's why I get like, oh, I can't go through that. So I need to like get out of my head that like I can't get there. Come on, gentlemen.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh man, okay. Can I knock this out? Knife. Please. Okay. Oh my god, it's Benry. Can I do it with a wrench? Interesting. Okay. Where's the sniper?
sniper school sure paid off today.
Oh my god. Oh, the other guy? Oh no. Okay. We're going with the heavy guns now. We're going the right way. Oh. What was that? The fuck was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? There's other things to worry about. Why are you so fixated on me? There's another one here. Oh, it's his weapon. Let's see if we can have stuff. Oh, I need to save. I wish there was a way I could heal my squad members. But alas, I don't think we can do that. Okay. Oh, okay, there's nothing in here? Alright. Wait, no. I'm not gonna leave yet. Hold on. I need to actually look everywhere. Oh my god. It's not because I think I don't want to. It's the health thing. I don't want, like, the more health I have, the better. I hear music and I'm not fucking with that. Oh, I'm alone here. Okay. Fuck. Oh my god, holy shit. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Where do I go? Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Don't look back, Gabby. Don't look back. How am I supposed to get through there? What the fuck? Okay. Oh my god, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. No. No! No, 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 no! What the fuck? Oh my god, let me in. It's also like the remotes here are like really bad. Hold on. Maybe this? Maybe this weapon could help me? I think I killed it? Yeah. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. I just have to keep going. It doesn't matter. These things are fucking— No, 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 no. Oh my god. No, no, no. Ah, dude. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like I just have to keep going. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like stupid. Is that weird? Like, I feel like I don't know how to play a video game. It's like getting me— it's getting really embarrassing. Okay. Whatever. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Okay. This doesn't do anything that I know of. Maybe? I don't know. We'll try it. At this point, I'm just trying stuff out. Ah! Oh, wait. Oh. Dude, oh my god. There's gotta be a path where, like, I don't have to deal with them. Does that— oop, didn't mean to do that. Does that make sense? I feel like— this is— I feel like— I don't know. I think I'm just gonna see where I can end up going. Whatever. Ow. Hold on. Because the way that I went before I beat the thing, that's I think the way I have to go, but I don't know what to do, you know what I mean? Did I kill it? No, I didn't. Okay, I think— hold on. Oops, let's save. Die. Stop. Oh my god. I did it! It only took me 3 times and almost crying to— oh, fuck. Go in the fucking water! What are you doing? Oh my god. I saved when we got here, so this is good. 4. I'm at 4. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. Okay, we get the shotgun and then 8 shots. Okay. Dude, oh my god. At one point I was like, oh, this game isn't that— because Blue Shift was really hard because of the puzzles. And I was like, oh, this game is not nearly as bad as Blue Shift. And then I got to this part. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like there's a couple more. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I feel like this is, at this point, this is all like... I'm gonna risk it here. I feel like there's health packets in there. There are. Wee. Okay. I'm going to... Fuck you! Oh my god, stop it! Oh! Oh my god. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this part. Okay. I feel okay, I'm gonna see if I can figure this out and then I'm gonna stop. Because I'm getting pretty mad and I don't want that. Oh my god, 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 fuck off. Oh my god, dude. It's getting to the point where I'm like really not enjoying this. Oh, okay. That's my fault. That's on me. Oh my god, dude. Are you not gonna... Oh my god. It's fine. It's just a video game that's not letting me do what I need to do and it's driving me actually crazy. Oh, oopsie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's also like they're so fast. Like it's getting to the point where I'm getting annoyed. Okay, that's closed. I saved. And now I'm going to there's no health packets anymore. I feel so bad that like I'm just crashing out at this point. Let me reload. What the fuck are you doing? I'm not even where I'm the spawn point yet. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Ugh. I feel like that's the fucking point of all these boxes. Hold on. I don't know. Like I get overwhelming the player and stuff like that. Like I get that, but at the same time, it's getting to a point where okay, I couldn't concentrate. It's getting to to me, right? Sometimes it gets to a point where like it's not even like enjoyable anymore. And I can't focus because I'm like getting really annoyed. All right. 4254. I'll be okay. Okay, I'm not going there right now. Oh. We're gonna do the big save. Right? Load. Okay, Foxtrot uniform. I feel like there's more of these stupid little alien big ones here. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna save. Sorry if this is like also super blinding. I just feel like there's so many more here. Yeah. Ah! I don't have it anymore. I have 3 of these. Oh, I don't have any more. The good thing is that I can... Oh! I can't do that. I can do it from here. Oh my god, dude. The fact that you're still alive is crazy. Okay, I've killed 3 of these things. Let's see. God. If I die here, then it's over. Like we'll play next time. Okay. Oh, another one. It's so dark and it's so... That sounds like a Hyundai. Ah. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're hostile or not, and I'm not taking any chances with me. Okay. Four bullets left. Shotgun. Of course I can't see anything.
It's Shepard. Hey, stand back and I'll cut it. We're gonna need your help.
Oh my god, thank god. Okay.
Okay, check in. Good to see you, sir. It's a real mess out there. I mean, these things are coming out of the damn walls. Ain't no way around them either. They just keep coming. Heard about some kind of big standoff at the dam up ahead. I say we make our break for it now. It ain't
Let's
gonna
get
get
the
any
help. I'll
better,
stay
that's
here and
for
await
sure.
right away,
I
sir.
certainly could use our help. At your command, sir. I got your 6.
Okay.
Check your zone.
Hold on. Did the chapter change? No. Okay. I'm gonna stop because it's getting to the point where it's like it's really fun. Don't get me wrong. I ironically have been having a really good time playing the game, but oh my god, it is very, I guess, challenging because I don't play games like this, right? Usually. Also the game, I just feel like I don't know. It's, you know, when you play one of those games and you just, or one like a game and you're just like, you keep dying and you don't know what to do, and like I genuinely sometimes when that happens, right, I feel weird, like I feel like stupid and I don't know how to play it yet. But overall it's been really fun. Hold on, I want to see what's over here. They're the homies. But yeah, it's just, oh, what the fuck is that? I'm just checking out what's happening so I could be like aware. Oh, all right. It's another one of those things. Oh wow, okay. I say, oh yeah, the stream's over, and I keep okay. Yes, now it's over. Now I know what's gonna happen. I need to mentally prep for that. Yeah, no, all jokes aside, the game is really fun. It's just like, again, like I don't know how to explain it, but I get really overwhelmed when like a big wave comes and like they just keep coming and coming and coming, because it just reminds me of, I don't know, it reminds me of like weird, like it's like the little things that you can control in Half-Life, the little things. The wave of those drive me crazy because they just remind me of spiders and I just can't deal with that. So like whenever there's like a lot of non-human enemies at once thrown at me, I get really like freaked out because I just think about that and like I just can't help but feel weird. It's very overwhelming, but whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as I'm having fun. I know I've been like rushing out the whole time, but it's really interesting, like Shepard's perspective, right? And it's way worse than what Gordon went through, in my opinion. But oh, where's my mouse? No, but yeah, it's been like also 3.5 hours and we've been struggling on certain parts and doing puzzles. I'm also really sleepy too, so I think that's why I'm kind of not super into it. Not into it, but like I can't focus very well on the puzzles because I'm just super sleepy. But that being said, it's been really fun, and thank you for coming and watch me crash out and just have a really hard time playing this game, because it's just challenging, and ironically I like that it's challenging. But yeah, thank you for watching. I will be back, I don't know, probably on Monday or on Tuesday, because the last time I streamed on Tuesday and it was actually really fun. I liked doing it on Tuesday. So yeah. I will see you guys later. Have a good Friday or Saturday and weekend. Have fun, be kind, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.